Live. Welcome back to another episode of TRACKBAK fam. It's a special occasion today, guys. It is the Champions League final. We'll be doing a massive build up towards the final because of course, right, we're all doing the tier list for this build up before we do the match watch along for tonight, which begins at 7:55, right? But the whole premise of this video, guys, is of course their tier list, bro. The most shameless footballers tier list, right? And just before I do get started, I just may have to make sure that my volume is good. It's good. Audio is good, right? But anyway, guys, yeah, the most shameless football players tier list, guys. Listen, bro, there's been a few names that have been tossed around in this tier list already. Emi Martinez, Neil Maupay, Rudiger, Sergio Ramos, all the like shameless players you can think, of, guys. They are in this tier list. I've been looking forward to making these tier lists, and also there is more tier lists like this that are gonna be, of course, coming out throughout the summer, because there is gonna be no football aside from the Club World Cup, right? But listen, I've been enjoying this tier list, bro. I've been enjoying these tier lists, fam. But anyway, here is the tier list right now in all its glory, mate. This is the tier list in all its glory. There is 5 tiers. Of course, the top tier being Shameless FC, second tier being you're a disgraced cheat, you need to be relegated. Neil Maupay, you're a disgraced cheat, you need to be relegated, bro. Third tier, right, is why is he like this? The fourth tier is, you know, why he's kind of reasonable. And then the last tier is, yeah, this guy's alright. He's not a bad dude. He's actually a decent football player, a decent professional football player at that, right? So anyway, let's get started with the first player. So the first player is Vinicius Jr., bro. And I tell you what, yeah, guys, like there's gonna be a lot of people who don't like Vinny Jr., especially fans in La Liga, just because of the antics that he does get up to. They're diving, they're antagonizing of fans, they're over celebrating sometimes, right? But is this Shameless FC, or is it a disgraced cheat that needs to be relegated, or is he, why is he like this? It's definitely top 3, bro, because for me, it's not reasonable, fam. He's not reasonable, guys. 100%, right? So, where is he gonna go, bro? Where is he gonna go, fam? Where is he gonna go? I'm gonna put him in the middle, guys, to why is he like this. Because just the antics that Vinicius Jr. definitely gets up to, for me, I'm putting him, why is he like this? Right. Luis Suarez, bro. Once again, guys, Luis Suarez, you know the antics, biting people, handballs, diving, lying. Like Luis Suarez does a lot, right, to win football games, and sometimes he does go in that whole cheating side. He genuinely does, even though like Luis Suarez is an absolutely unbelievable football player, right? But this side of him, the shameless side of him, fam, like, yeah, it brings him down, and that's what makes not a lot of people like him. But where do I put Luis Suarez? He's definitely top 2 in my opinion, bro. 100%, dude. I'll say Luis Suarez is much more worse than Vinicius Jr., bro. I would, man. Like, Luis Suarez, dude, oh my god. Oh my, even though, like, he's a terrific player, even though Luis Suarez is a terrific player, right? But, I have to put him disgraced cheap, bro. This guy, like this guy is definitely disgraced cheap, fam. Like, Luis Suarez, like, the antics that this guy, bro, like, the biting of, like, it's 3 occasions that this guy has bit people on the pitch. The first time, right, is already enough. The first occasion of biting somebody is already enough, but this guy has done it 3 times, bro. That's crazy. And you can cause infections as well with that, dude. So 100%. Rodrigo de Paul, Shameless FC, fam. Shameless FC. There's something about this player, right? There's something about Rodrigo de Paul that I don't like, bro. I think it's this whole moniker of Messi's bodyguard, bro. Like, people gave him, like, this whole, like, nickname of, like, Messi's bodyguard because because when someone's trying to beef Messi, like, he's always standing there, bro. Like, Rodrigo de Paul's an absolute scrub, dude. He's a scrub, fam. You know what I mean? Like, this is one player that I genuinely cannot stand, guys. I cannot stand him, fam. Like, the antics that this guy does on the pitch, 100%. he's going up there in Shameless FC, bro. Utter Shameless FC, fam. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on, bro. Because that was a quick one. That was a quick one, dude. Like, I can't stand Rodrigo de Paul. I ain't gonna lie, guys. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I genuinely can't stand this guy. Right. Mario Balotelli. Mario Balotelli is the next one, right? And with Mario Balotelli is, again, the whole antics that he does get up to, setting fireworks in his freaking toilet. This guy's freaking trying to fight academy kids. Is taking the piss in what preseason friendlies. The amount of things that like Balotelli has done, right? Listen, like you have to put why is he like this? Yeah, we'll have to put him there, bro. He's even that goal that he's got versus like Man United. He's lifted up his top and said, "Why always me, bro? Why is Mario Balotelli always like this, bro? Like, why does he do these kind of things that he does, bro? It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy, right? But anyway, Enzo Fernandez is the next player. So Enzo Fernandez, in my opinion, right, like he does like this whole hard man thing on the pitch, and if you guys would have seen it, he's done it with Mason Mount quite a few times where he's actually trying to antagonize him into getting a booking. He's always like trying to pinch him and stuff like that, right? But with Enzo Fernandez, I don't think he's at a level of a Rodrigo de Paul or Luis Suarez to how annoying he is. They are, bro. For me, I'm kind of floating between why is he like this or reasonable. 100%, mate. 100%. NBA says, bro, where's Luis Figo? I don't think Luis Figo is shameless, bro. I don't think, because of course, like people will remember that whole Barcelona move, from Barcelona to Real Madrid, right? But I don't think that Luis Figo is shameless, bro. I generally don't think he's actually that shameless NBA, bro. I actually don't think so. But anyway, right. So with Enzo Fernandez, is definitely going between why is it like this or reasonable. Once again, like for me, guys, you know what, right? I know there's a lot of people that disagree with me on this, but I want to put him at reasonable. I am. I think that with Enzo Fernandez, he's a competitive guy, just like the majority of all football players, right? And he does want to win, but I don't think that like his antics are as bad as what Luis Suarez does, bro. Like Rodrigo de Paul does, bro. Well, 100%, dude. Like for me, Enzo Fernandez, yeah, he's definitely reasonable. Right, Antonio Rudiger. So with Antonio Rudiger, right, is he tries to annoy his opponents. If you see with like Erling Haaland, like last season when Real Madrid played Man City last season, right, when they won the Champions League, like all what Rudiger was doing was just annoying Haaland. Like he's an annoying guy to play against, and he like for his teammates, he's like a character. He likes to have fun, does stupid stuff, right? But I wouldn't say he's like I wouldn't say he's like a shameless FC. I genuinely wouldn't say that he's a shameless FC. I wouldn't say that he's a disgraced cheat and he needs to be relegated. In my opinion, I want to put him is why is he like this? Just because of everything it does. Like, come on, guys. Like this guy, what Rudiger does is again just like comical stuff. You get what I mean? It's not like cheating stuff once again. Like to what Suarez and Rodrigo de Paul do, man. 100%. Right. Gattuso. Right. Gennaro Gattuso. Gattuso, for me, from what I remember from Gattuso is he was never like a massive cheat. Like with Gattuso, he was like a guy who was a man's man. He was very competitive, very fierce, and didn't take no SHRT from people. You get what I mean? The guy was an absolute warrior, and he listen. If you needed somebody to be on your side on the pitch, it's definitely Gattuso, bro. Like Gattuso was an absolute battler, absolute beast, bro. I wouldn't say he's shameless. I wouldn't say he's a disgraced cheat and needs to get relegated, bro. I genuinely would not say that, right, about Gennaro Gattuso. For me, I'm gonna go with the reasonable, you know. I'm actually going with the reasonable for Gattuso because again, I don't see him as a cheater, bro. Because again, and it's also like these one-liners that he drops, like sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe SHRT, bro. Like he's got a lot of one-liners. So for me, 100%, I'm gonna go with reasonable, bro. Like he's just a man that just wants to win, right? Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos, bro. So, oh my god, and then the next guy is Pepe. Sergio Ramos. So, Sergio Ramos, once again, would I say he's like a disgraced cheat? I wouldn't say that, man. I wouldn't say that Sergio Ramos is a disgraced cheat, I genuinely wouldn't, bro. Like, with Ramos, like, yeah, he's got a lot of red cards in his career, and he's of course, trying to kick a few people around, but for the things that Suarez has done to win a game, I don't think that Sergio Ramos has done as bad in my opinion, man. Like I know it's the whole red card thing. I know a lot of people might say like that whole red card thing is such an issue, right? But I wouldn't put Sergio Ramos at shameless FC, guys. I wouldn't, man. Like for me, I'm floating between why is he like this and reasonable, man. I genuinely don't think that like Sergio Ramos is again at the level of a Rodrigo de Paul, bro. Because Rodrigo de Paul is what Rodrigo de Paul is what he basically thinks himself of like a Sergio Ramos while he's not at that level. That's the issue with Rodrigo de Paul, bro. You get what I mean? Like Sergio Ramos is that guy. He's that guy. I'm gonna put him at why is he like this? I'm gonna put him at why is he like this, bro? That's why I'm gonna put him. That's why I'm gonna put him, bro. Pepe, oh my days, bro. Pepe. Sergio Ramos' partner in crime. Sergio Ramos' partner in crime, freaking Pepe, bro. Where do we put Pepe in this, fam? Is he disgrace cheat? Why is he like this? Is he reasonable? I'll put Pepe worse than Sergio Ramos, bro. I would, man. Like Pepe, like when he was playing football, if he went in for a tackle, dude, like he was absolutely trying to clean guys out, dude. He was absolutely trying to clean guys out, 100%, man. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put him at disgrace. He's a disgrace, bro. Like Pepe, like Pepe's a disgrace, fam. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like Pepe's actually a disgrace. Bruno Fernandes. So with Bruno, a lot of people might not like him. As a United fan, I don't think he's a cheat or like a disgrace, and I wouldn't put him like a why is he like this. I would actually put him at reasonable because I think people don't like Bruno just because of his face, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I genuinely do think that people don't like Bruno just because of his face. Like, oh, he's a rat face. Like, literally, that's what they call him. There's literally chants that though. I think it was like West Ham fans that was singing that chant, saying that he looks like a rat. But like, come on, dude. Like, Bruno Fernandes is not that bad of a guy. He's not that bad of a guy, bro. Like, he doesn't try to antagonize fans. He just doesn't do that. Of course, he moans a lot, and that's what annoys people, right? But I don't think that he's like a disgraced cheat. I don't think he's shameless FC. I don't think he's at a level for Vinicius Junior to how annoying he is. I don't think he's at a level to a Balotelli. I don't think he's at a level to a Rudiger, bro. So I'm going to put him at reasonable. Bro. That's what I'm going to do. Marco Materazzi. Oh, my days, bro. Marco Materazzi. Bro, this guy, dude. Like, the things that he got up to. The things that Materazzi go up to, even like in a walk, because people remember Malcolm Materazzi for being headbutted by Zinedine Zidane in a World Cup final in 2006, right? And if you guys wouldn't listen to basically what Zidane said, like after the game he got sent off, right? He was basically speaking about basically Marco Materazzi was speaking about Zidane's family and like his sister, bro, and literally saying not nice things, dude. I'm gonna put him disgrace cheap, fam. I am gonna put him disgrace cheap, bro. That's where Malcolm Materazzi is going. That's where he's going. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Why is he like this? Why is it like this? Ibrahimovic is not a cheat. You get what I mean? He's a very confident guy. In my opinion, he believes in his abilities and he's able to back it up. By the way, by his actions. You get what I mean? Like if people don't like confident guys like Ibrahimovic, right? But like Ibra is absolutely like supreme confidence, dude. He's not diving. He's not trying to cheat. He's not handballing the ball, bro. Like for me, Ibrahimovic plays a fair game. It's just that whole side of like again, like to why I put him like to why I put him to why he's like this, guys. It's just because of again like the behaviorism outside of the pitch, bro. Like the overconfidence, and I know that people. And I know that people don't like that, but like, yeah, like he's a very confident guy, but he's not a cheater. He's not a cheater. He just he just believes in his abilities, in my opinion. So that's why he's definitely going there. He's like the reasonable tab, 100% not, because yeah, guys, like it's just how he behaves. Like, come on, like people know Ibra, man. People know Ibra, right? Sergio Busquets. Sergio Busquets, bro. Busquets, he can be a wind-up merchant. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like Busquets can be a wind-up merchant. I remember when Rio Ferdinand spoke about him when like he came up to Rio Ferdinand and Vidic and he's like, you two, boom boom. Like Busquets is such a wind-up merchant. Diving, if you guys remember, in the Champions League 2010 semi-finals versus Inter Milan, I think he got Thiago Motta sent off by a dive and he's out here just like trying to peek. You get what I mean? So for me, that's cheating right there. It's definitely a cheating, disgrace cheat, bro. 100% a disgrace cheat. Right, John Terry. So John Terry, right? Like again, it's the actions, bro. Like he's not like a wind-up merchant. He doesn't go out there too cheap. You know what I mean? There's no over-celebrating. Yeah, like when Chelsea played in the 2012 Champions League final versus Bayern Munich and he was not playing there and then he literally put on a full-on kit just to lift the trophy. It's little things like that that people get annoyed at him for. Of course, the whole racial stuff going on with Anton Ferdinand, right? But like his antics, guys, for me, I generally don't put him as like a shameless FC, disgrace cheat. Why is it like this? I'm gonna put him at reasonable, man. I'm gonna put him at reasonable, fam. That's what I'm gonna do. Right, Wilfred Zaha. So when Zaha was in the Premier League, Zaha like in the Premier League, he was very like emotional. He got very mad really quickly, even at other players, even at his teammates as well. Like Zaha has a very short fuse, right? But I wouldn't say like his actions pertain him to actually be a cheater. If you get what I mean. Yeah, he does like it to celebrate a little bit extravagant. So sometimes, but again, like it's just comparing him to the other antics of these other guys. When you compare Zaha to Vinicius Junior, I'll say like Zaha just gets more madder than Vinicius Junior. He's basically trying to fight guys on the pitch. Same thing when you compare him between Balotelli, right? So when you're comparing Balotelli and Zaha, like with Balotelli again, it's just the actions, like it's just this sheer chaos that is Balotelli. But with like Wilfred Zaha, there is no like, it's not sheer chaos with him. Once again, he's literally just got a short fuse. That's what it's literally just like he gets pissed off really quickly. That's the only issue with the Zaha, man. Like he always tries to fight people on the pitch. So of course, trying to fight people on the pitch is not a reasonable thing. So I'm gonna put him at why is he like this? Because when you're trying to fight people on the pitch, it's definitely not reasonable. You know what I mean? Like every single game that it's not every single game, but the majority of the games that I watch Wilfred Zaha partake in, especially when he was in the Premier League, he always had issue with somebody. Always had issue with somebody, dude. Angel Di Maria disgrace cheat. He's going up there, bro. He's going up there, fam. Like, what else is there to be said about Angel Di Maria, bro? The guy's an absolute disgrace cheat, bro. The guy needs to be relegated, fam. That's the thing about with Di Maria. Like Di Maria, people try to compare him to how Bruno's like to how to how they get annoyed. Bruno and Di Maria are completely different guys, bro. Like Bruno doesn't try to annoy fans. Di Maria just does everything to annoy fans, dude. Everything, bro. So yeah. Alexis Sanchez, I want to say he's reasonable, you know, guys. I'll say he's reasonable. Like compared to the other guys, yeah, of course, I'm a United fan, and I did get pissed off with his comments about him coming to Carrington for the first time and just wanting to go straight back to Arsenal. But like when you compare him to Vinny Jr., Balotelli, Ramos, Zaha, Suarez, Pepe, Materazzi, Busquets, Di Maria, like for me, I have to put him reasonable, fam. I have to put him reasonable. Anthony, oh my days, bro. Freaking Anthony. Anthony, mate. Oh my lord, bro. Oh my days, dude. Where do I put Anthony, man? The GOAT, as what people call him. The greatest of all time. Anthony, for me, he's not a reasonable player. He's not a reasonable player, bro. It's between disgrace, cheat, and why is he like this? You get what I mean? Like Anthony, his antics are just crazy. Even like when United last season beat Coventry, in the FA Cup like semi-finals, like on penalties, and he's like cupping his ears. I was like, bro, like we went with Coventry all the way to the freaking penalty shootouts in the semi-final while we should have been beating them comfortably, and you want to be here cupping your ear, bro. You get what I mean? Shameless skills as well that he was trying to do at Old Trafford, slipping over, spinning around like a Beyblade, crying for no reason. Yeah, man. Yeah, I have to put him wiser like this. I have to put him wiser like this, bro. I have to 100%, dude. I have to, fam. Christian Romero. Christian Romero, disgrace cheat, bro. Needs to be relegated. 100%. 100%, man. Like, Christian Romero, once again, like, if he, his antics on the pitch, winding people up, trying to cheat, antagonizing the crowd, just hella red cards, bro. Like, he's got a bozo gene in him, dude. Like, just reckless tackles, bringing unnecessary pressure onto his teammates with him getting red cards. I don't know if you guys remember I think it was last season where it was Spurs versus Chelsea, right? And he literally tried to break his international teammate's leg in Enzo Fernandez and gave away a penalty. Just going in with an absolutely like disgusting tackle. An absolutely disgusting tackle, dude. And for me, I'm putting him there, bro. Like this guy's he's an absolute disgrace cheat, fam. He needs to be relegated. He just needs to be relegated, dude. 100%. Right, Lamine Yamal. Of course, the only people that don't like him is basically Real Madrid fans, isn't it? The only people that don't like Lamine Yamal right now is just literally basically Real Madrid fans, because everybody around the world, like, we sing this guy's praises. We generally do think that this kid is a generational talent. Is incredible, bro. Absolutely incredible. All the performances he's done. Like, the only team that he likes winding up is Real Madrid. I want to put him at he's alright, you know. I'm putting Lamine Yamal at he's alright for the time being. For the time being, because maybe more things like will come out during his career, right? But it's literally just Real Madrid fans that he likes to antagonize, because when he scores against them, he always celebrates in front of them. So it's just one team, right? Gavi, I'm gonna put him at why is he like this? You know, like with Gavi sometimes, like when he first started, right? Like I was very impressed with him, but ever since then, is some of the antics that he actually gets up to too, man. Like he just focus on playing football. Yeah, of course he did have that ACL injury, right? But majority of the times, bro, like he just needs to focus on playing football. Cristiano Ronaldo, listen, reasonable, reasonable, and this is my goal, by the way. Like I love Ronaldo, right? But thing is though, with Ronaldo is he's really competitive. He's really competitive, and there's been multiple clips where people have of course taken him after, like, let's say Gareth Bale scored, Benzema scored, and it seems like Ronaldo's not celebrating. Sometimes he's throwing a fit, but once again, it's what competitors do. If you want to win, then the, they'll be side of you. What people don't like, and that side is and that side is what makes Ronaldo great, bro. It's that competitive edge, bro. But I don't think that like Ronaldo goes out there to purposely cheat, and you get what I mean, and like the things that Busquets does, or what Di Maria does, and what Romero does, and what Luis Suarez does. I really do think that there's other players actually that come and try to antagonize Ronaldo because he's that good. They try to get him sent off. If you guys get what I mean. Like, there's defenders that actually come to Ronaldo and try to piss him off, and then they'll try to get a reaction from Ronaldo to actually hit them. So he gets a red card in my opinion. But it's absolutely reasonable. He's a reasonable guy. Mauro Icardi for me, guys. I'm stuck between disgrace, cheat, and why is he like this? Because with Icardi, right? Like, of course, there's a personal life. The whole thing what happened between him and Maxi Lopez, the coupling of the ears. Sometimes even like the over celebrating, dude. Like, his private life is just an absolute shambles in my opinion. But like football, like football wise, I don't think he's the worst person ever. On the pitch, I genuinely don't think so, man. I think he just gets down to business. It's just literally his private life. His private life is crazy. Crazy. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to put him at why is he like this. Joey Barton, he has to go in disgrace cheat, don't he, man? He has to go in disgrace cheat, bro. He has to, fam. Because, listen, kicking players, punching players, like, fighting your own teammates, everything you can think of is done it. But again, it's not like the antics of like a Di Maria or like a Luis Suarez where you try to annoy somebody. Like with Joey Barton, it's just full on, just on smoke, 24/7, 365, dude. You get what I mean? Like that's the thing with the Joey Barton, because I remember, I think it was the Man City game where Aguero scored the last minute winner, and he got a red card, and I think it was somebody is basically tried to say that. I forgot who he was. I think it was Bobby Zamora that said to him that, oh, if you get like a red card, try to bring somebody down with you, and he's out here fighting everybody, dude. Like Joey Barton, he's an absolute madhead, bro. Absolute madhead, fam. But anyway, we'll move on. Neil freaking Morpay, bro. Shameless FC. Shameless FC, bro. I've never seen somebody so crap. Dude, do the most from a professional football player. I've never seen somebody so crap do the most, bro, as a professional football player, bro. You think that the way that like Neil Morpay acts, you think that he scored about 100 goals in about 25 games, dude. And I know that sounds crazy. That's how he behaves, like, dude. Like Neil Morpay, like all he does is just try to annoy people. That's all he does, bro, and try to get underneath people's skins, especially like fellow professionals, man. That's all he does, dude. That's what it does. Like, even like on Twitter, the guy is always running his mouth, bro. Like, for me, like, Neil Morpay is absolutely shameless FC. He's up there with Rodrigo de Paul. Diego Costa, why is it like this? Why is it like this, bro? Like, Diego Costa, again, he's just that guy who's just out to fight people on the pitch. That's what Diego Costa is. Like, he genuinely just like he wants to just to fight guys on the pitch, bro. That is the only thing about Diego Costa, man. Because I wouldn't call him a cheater. I genuinely would not call him a cheater, bro. Like he's just an aggressive guy. If your defender tackles him like rough, you know that he'll give it back to you, man. You get what I mean? Like that's the thing with the Diego Costa, right? Emi Martinez, disgrace cheat, needs to be relegated, dude. This guy, like, honestly, Emi Martinez, he, again, the antics. That picture there just says it all about Emi Martinez. That picture right there just literally sums up Emi Martinez, bro, as a football player. That's what dude, like the antagonizing of fans, the cheating, again, just a whole madness, dude. Like everything that you can think of a player that has everything that you can think of, right? Aside from biting people, because Luis Suarez is the only guy that literally does that. But everything that you can think of that that doesn't shed a good light on football. I mean, Emi Martinez has done it. He's done it, dude. Like, I'm actually being deadly serious about this. By the way, like when you're over celebrating, man. Again, just annoying other football players, like trying to get them sent off. Yeah. He's definitely a disgrace cheat, man, and needs to be relegated. Same thing with Richarlison. Richarlison's another one. Richarlison is another one, bro. Like the antics that this guy gets up to is crazy, absolutely crazy, man. Diving again, doing stupid stuff, trying to antagonize rival players, bro. Like Richarlison is just yeah, he's up there, bro. He's 100% up there. And then the final one is Garnacho. Garnacho, I'm gonna put him at why is he like this? I don't think that Garnacho is like an outright cheater, like in my opinion. I genuinely don't think so. The thing is with Garnacho is just the ego of him. He thinks he's Ronaldo, but he literally plays like a slightly better version than Anthony. That's literally it with Garnacho, bro. You get what I mean? Like it's just the selfishness and the ego, like shooting at wrong times. Again, just coming out and just saying like when your team's lost the final, you're thinking about I. You get what I mean? So I don't think he's a cheater. I don't think he's a cheater. I don't think he's shameless of CIA. He's not doing what like Neil Morpay does and just out and just go out there and just mock other players. Even like on Twitter, just like having a back and forth with other professionals. 100%. I don't think it's like that. But anyway, guys, here is my tier list, man. The tier list is really quick today. Of course, top tier is there's only two players that in that top tier, and these are the two players that annoy me the most, by the way, in football. That's Rodrigo de Paul and Neil Morpay. In disgrace cheat categories, Luis Suarez, Pepe, and Marco Materazzi. Busquets, Di Maria, Christian Romero, Joy Barton, Emi Martinez, and Richarlison. Why is he like this? It's Vinny Jr., Balotelli, Rudiger, Ramos, Zlatan, Zaha, Anthony, Gavi, Mauro Icardi, Diego Costa, and Garnacho. Reasonable. It is Enzo Fernandez, Gattuso, Bruno Fernandes, John Terry, Alexis Sanchez, Ronaldo, and he's alright. It's only Lamine Yamal. So that is literally the tier list, guys. Why it took me almost like 40 minutes to do this, so it was a quick one today. Absolute quick one. I think I'll be back on Monday to do the greatest left-footed players or the auto walk nonsense stream. Like that auto walk nonsense stream, I really want to do that one. I really want to do that one because I genuinely do think that's gonna be absolutely funny. Because the things that have popped up in that auto walk nonsense stream, it's crazy. It's crazy, right? But anyway, guys, thank you for the people that have come through. If you're watching this on the VOD, it actually means the world to me that you are here supporting your lad. There is going to be a Champions League watch party today for the Champions League final. Paris Saint-Germain versus Internazionale Milano. Looking forward to that one, and then after that, of course. We might react to the latest football news or like to the latest Champions League reaction. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for supporting your boy. I will catch you lot later around the 3 hours from now. 3 hours from now, Champions League final. So yeah, we'll be back in 3 hours, guys. Catch you lot later.